three things that CMOs should focus on are firstly, the consumer. This has always been the case for CMOs, but today with the state of change and the rapidity of change that's happening, led by tech, led by things like female representation, which Grania was also talking about this morning, the pace of change really is rapid, and the task for brands is to stay relevant and to how they stay part of consumers' lives. We're a relatively small and insignificant part of people's lives, but how you do that is absolutely essential, and getting your team to a clear and actionable strategy around that is the number one job. The number two job is actually you as a leader. What got you to be CMO, being technically good at marketing, isn't the thing that's going to make you a successful CMO. CMO job is all about leadership, about setting direction, and about bringing your team with you to be successful. That takes leadership skills and people skills, not marketing technical skills. So that's the second thing you should focus on. And the final thing is how you lead across the organization. Marketing is, yes, responsible for consumer journeys, but often those are now spread widely across the organization in terms of touch points and who's responsible for them. So you have to play a role in creating cross-functional teams with purpose, who are focused on the consumer outcomes. And that's a key role of the CMO in today's boardroom. So those are the three things I'd focus on. Certainly in the BBC, the biggest single challenge was digital disruption and how the BBC responded to it. So how do you compete in the world of Netflix while you also have 7 TV channels that you have to keep stock with content? And the cultural change that's required around that, because you have an organisation that's steeped in a certain mindset, and freeing that up and changing it is the major challenge. And in order to overcome that, what I found is that it's really how you represent marketing in language that the business understands, because everybody ultimately cares about the consumer and successful consumer, because that's where the business and success comes from. If you put that all in marketing jargon and so they understand, they will be put off by it. So at the BBC, it was much more talking to editorial people about what their editorial stance was rather than their positioning, giving them really fact-based stuff, not marketing jargon, about how marketing could help and be useful. And that was the way to overcome the cultural barriers.